We just got this brand new video of that store exploding in Eustis, and we now know that crews were doing work outside of the store right before this explosion. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Luann Sorrell.
And I'm John Brown. This happened in Eustis. Windows are blown out, debris is scattered all over the sidewalk, and one woman was sent to the hospital. Fox 35's Chancellor Wynn is live in Eustis tonight. So, Chancellor, what's the latest from there?
Well, John, right now, crews are still working. Investigators are trying to figure out specifically what caused this explosion. We know it was a gas leak that had this jewelry store here explode. What they're trying to figure out is how that ignited. You can see just how charred this jewelry store is. The windows all blowing out here. A very large and scary explosion. The people and the businesses nearby, that's within 100 to 200 feet. They say that this explosion rattled. It shook their buildings.
Surveillance video from the business Tip Tops shows a jewelry store explode when a natural gas leak ignited.
And all of a sudden there was a tremendous boom. The building shook a little bit, and we all jumped up and said, "What the heck was that?"
One person was inside the building, and witnesses standing no more than 100 feet away say they saw a woman walk out of the smoky building with her arms and clothes burned.
We're standing there for a good little while, then this lady comes staggering out, from the building. We didn't even know anyone was in there at that time.
Eustis Fire Chief Michael Swanson says the woman was the only person inside of the shop at the time of the explosion and had to be flown to a hospital because of the severity of her injuries. It wasn't until after the explosion that people in nearby businesses were evacuated because Chief Swanson says the gas leak had been contained before the explosion.
When they secured the gas line, we were actually getting ready to demob. We were still taking readings everywhere. We weren't leaving, but we were actually declining in our response to the situation.
Now, Chief Swanson says this is a tough gas leak to investigate because they knew about the gas leak. They knew there was a leak in this area, and they were taking readings. They had actually crimped the gas line underground and had believed that the gas leak had stopped. Again, that was before the explosion. They say this building, the jewelry store, was built in the 50s or the 60s, so it's an older building with a older foundation that had no gas lines running to that building. And I had mentioned earlier, trying to figure out specifically what sparked this explosion. Well, Chief Swanson says in the back of the building where the explosion happened, there is welding equipment, soldering equipment, because this is a jewelry store, so they do work on those types of metals. But right now, they're still trying to figure out specifically what caused this gas leak to spark and cause that explosion. But for now, reporting live in Eustis, Chancellor Wynn, Fox 35 News.
Chancellor, thank you.